But again, that sounds ridiculous, but it's true. Kevin, you've seen it.
Yeah, so I've seen the thing.
You've seen it?
Yeah, well, I haven't seen George Bush kill anybody.
Okay, well, but I have 100 news articles admitting they go in there.
But what did you see? What did you see?
There's like a big camp in North California where all these guys go and do these rituals, like world leaders go to do these rituals.
And I'm the first, yeah, we snuck in and got it. But I mean, it just sounds crazy.
They have no security?
No, I snuck back to Secret Service and everybody.
How the fuck did you do that?
Well, it's...
Didn't you? They went across with the water.
Well, we were going to do it that way. There's like mountains, and it's in this gorge, but it's in the middle of nowhere. And we just snuck in, and then we're kind of dressed, you know, in khakis, real calm. Once we got there are 2 checkpoints. Then there's the big parking area where the gorge starts. So we snuck around in the mountains into the parking area, and then just acted normal. Got on board, drove in. We got questioned a few times, but we were real calm. Plus, we had intel from inside on different names of camps and stuff. The camps are like big log cabin mansions built to the side of the cliff.
Right.
And then they have like this lake. At the front of it, there's this big stone owl they brought from like Babylon. And they all, you know, get these
Babylon.
robes. Yeah.
Like original Babylon?
Look, I know this all sounds like bullshit, but it's true.
Bro, I'm open. I empty myself. I listen.
No, but we'll send it to you. I mean, you have to see it
I
to
would
believe
love
it.
to see it. So what happens?
So they go through this whole ritual and talk about, you know, all this. I mean, it's not like Anton LaVey in a red costume or something with fake plastic horns. This is like all the regalia. It's serious, and it's left over from a time before Christians were around when this stuff wasn't basically illegal. I mean, and then they just.
Who was there? George
They all go. There's 2,000 elitists from all over the world, heads of Hollywood, media, banking mainly, and Republicans. Arnold Schwarzenegger goes there. And so I'm sitting there catching this on video, but 1,500 plus people just watch it. Because you call it a lake. They call it a lake, but just a pond in the middle of the gorge. And it's
Bruce Willis?
I don't know about that. See, all we have confirming who goes there is the media saying, oh, there's these. In fact, on my website, we have dozens of mainstream articles where they admit that they go there, but they say, oh, there's rumors of weird rituals. This is ridiculous, they say, you know, the media.
Right, of course.
And then the British media hired me to go in there because they were afraid to. And so we snuck through and got the footage, and then they have rights and I have joint rights.
Now, what does the footage show, and how close up is it?
We're about 175 yards away, and it...
You know, zooming on it?
No, because it's hidden in a little camera right here.
All right.
But at the same time, I mean, here's the screen, here's the ritual going on about that big with about.
You saw George and you saw George W.
We know that George Bush goes there.
Right.
They announced on CNN a few days later that George Bush has chosen Dick Cheney as his VP running mate from Bohemian Grove. So they admit they go there. I'm hiding out in the woods with a camera once I get through, once I get in. So I'm not like walking up going, who are you?
So
plus they're wearing hoods.
Who do you, oh, so you don't see anybody's face?
It's like Eyes Wide Shut. They're wearing the hoods. See, that's why Hollywood puts these movies out, because they're all really involved in it. And believe me, I never covered this type of crap. The British hired me to do it. And it may air on A&E next year, but they say to get it aired, they're going to have to water it down and say, oh, it's just frat fun. So they're going to show it and say it's just frat fun.
Now, there's a body that's burned?
Yes, they bring a bound body up. A guy in a black hood brings it up on a boat.
The person's dead already?
You don't know if it's real. They claim it's an effigy, a sacrifice in effigy. They tell you that. And then they take the body up there and they burn it, and they have screams of pain come out of these loudspeakers, and then everybody claps and this weird chanting, and then it's over.
You have all this on tape?
All of it on tape.
Pain, everything?
It's revolutionary, yep.
Now, is there any way to prove? I mean, I'm not saying that you
we can prove they go there. I mean, everybody knows they go there.
No, what I'm saying is that the tape, can you prove that it hasn't been edited? I mean, you know, people are going to look at that and hear screams of pain, and they're going to think, well, he added that shit later.
We have the original footage. I mean, and plus we had World of Wonder with us. So, yeah.
And World of Wonder is what?
It's like there's only 4 channels in it. Yeah,
right, sure, 4 channels.
And so they claim that's the one that's independent. The other 3 are BBC, but it's basically BBC, but it's World of Wonder.
Now, how close do you get it up on these people? I mean, who do you see anyone's face, or is it just everyone's totally hooded, or what?
Well, I was saying.
Who did you personally eyewitness? Who did you see that you can identify?
I saw people that I've seen on the news and things, like the heads of corporations and stuff, and we caught on tape like posters of George Bush and people when you walk by camps, but I was staying away from the crowds. You get inside this big 2,700 acres, you try to stay away from it. And then the ritual starts. That's why we did it that night, every July 15th. You can go there next year. It's an hour and a half north of San Francisco, right outside the small town of Monterey, in between Occidental.
Well, how can I go there?
If you want to stick to the mountains or stick pass the Secret Service. It'll be going on at 9 o'clock sharp on July 15th.
I think I got a date.
Yeah, no, I know.